Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and for joining me on today's video. My name is Maddie and today I'll be filming a cash unstuffing. This is going to be for all of the purchases that were made in the second half of June. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we get started, I'm so sorry if you guys can hear the lawnmower going on in the background. My neighbor started to mow his lawn literally when I started to film. So we are just going to roll with it. So first thing we are going to need is my online spending tracker. This is from the Aesthetic Dollar. It came in her digital download, like for her budget binder. But if you are tracking your purchases, you don't need anything like this. You literally can just write it in a notebook or on a copy paper, like a sheet of copy paper. But because I have the digital download, I'm just going to use this. But what I really like about this is that it does have like all of these columns here. So there's a date column, a description column, so you can kind of write down what items you bought, a category column, so you know which envelope to pull from, an amount column, and then a check mark column, so you can check that off when you have pulled the cash. So we are going to need this, and then secondly, we are going to need a calculator because you guys all know I'm really bad with my math. So yeah, we're going to need that. And then typically I do like to pull change from my savings challenges to, just kind of help, but I think I have enough like variety of bills in my personal spending, which I'm going to be pulling. So yeah, I think that should be enough to make change. If not, then I will pull from that savings envelope to help. So let's go ahead and just kind of jump right in. We are just going to go ahead and just add up the categories, like the same categories, and then see what that grand number is, and then just pull the cash from that envelope. So first thing, we have wifey for $10. So these were some nails that I bought from Target. Whenever I shop at Target, I always try to use my Target Red Card because I do save an extra 5%. So yeah, that was that purchase. And then we have $5 for a giveaway. So one thing I haven't really talked about on my channel is that whenever I do a giveaway, my husband and I have agreed that we could just use cash from our checkings account to pay for it because we do have a pretty good sized buffer in there. However, I did tell him that I do have a lot of spending money, and so I'm totally fine with using my spending money towards all of my giveaway items, and then whatever is left over, our checkings account will, just kind of like kick in. So that's why on here you'll see a couple of items for my giveaway, and that's one of them. Okay, and then we have $34 for a rolling cart. I purchased a rolling cart to put all of my budgeting essentials on there. I don't know if I mentioned this, maybe I did once or twice, but I do work from home. I work from home 3 days out of the week, and then the other 2 days I go to the office. And so I film where I work, and then also I have my personal like Mac desktop here as well, because I have actually a pretty big desk to work off of, and yeah, it's just not enough space. My husband's desk is also in here in our office, and I have my paper cutter on there. I have some cardstock, my vellum paper. So yeah, it's really, really full in here. And so I wanted to get a rolling cart because it's vertical storage. So, it doesn't take a lot of space. And it has all of my binders on there and all of my, just basically my essentials on what I need to film. So I'll try and post a picture on here for you guys to see how I've kind of organized it. But if not, then yeah, it's basically just a 3-tier rolling cart. I got it at Kohl's because that was the cheapest place that I could find it in the style that I liked. So that was $34. And then we have $24 for some stickers. So this is just part of my branding, I guess, on YouTube. I decided to order some stickers with my logo on there. So that was that. And then we have $23 for some urban currency items. And again, this some of this stuff was part of my giveaway. So that's that. And then we have $61. I did have to buy a new paper cutter because the one that I currently had, or the one I had before, was really bad. I don't know, it just never cut straight for me. I would always have to like angle, you know, whatever I'm cutting to like actually make a straight cut. And so I figured that it was time for a new paper cutter. So I got a new one. And then I bought some vellum paper and then some thermal sticker sheets and just a bunch of other stuff. So that was $61. And then we have $46 for some office organizers. Like I said, I do work from home, so I had to go and buy some just organizing trays for all of my stuff, just because everything was getting really messy. And I got these really cute clear acrylic organizing trays from Walmart. It was from the Home Edit brand. I'll go ahead and try and pop a picture up here so you guys can see, but it's really nice because it has like small containers so I can put my paper clips and my post-it notes and stuff in there, and then there are also like larger ones so I can put some other stuff like my savings challenges and pens and all of that stuff. So yeah, that was a good purchase. And then on top of that, I also bought some file organizers and just, you know, basically all office supply stuff. So that was about $46. And then we have $19 for some tabbed envelopes and post-it notes. You guys know that I did just get some of these transparent post-it notes from Amazon. So that was part of that purchase. And then the tabbed envelopes, let me go ahead and show you guys. These are actually in my monthly yearly savings challenge. So these are the tabbed envelopes that I bought on Amazon. They were really affordable. They were, I believe, $9.99, and they came with the envelopes and also the stickers. So yeah, I just thought it was super affordable, and I wanted something like this to hold my monthly yearly savings challenges. The only thing that I don't quite like about these envelopes is that, one, it's like glossy, has kind of like a glossy finish, so it's not like a true frosted matte or anything like that. And then it's also kind of tight. I don't know if you guys, here, let me actually go to right here. So this is my June monthly savings money, and it's actually kind of tight. The money fits in there pretty snug. I want to say this is maybe 10 to 15 bills in there, and I would say that you probably shouldn't add any more because it is pretty tight, but you know what? It's okay because, like I said, these envelopes were only $10, so they get the job done, and that is all that matters. So yeah, that was that purchase on Amazon, and I think I got everything. So yeah, so we have a total of $222 that needs to get pulled from a wifey, which I know for a fact I don't have that much, but I do have a plan, so I can go into those details a little more when I'm done pulling this cash. I have 100, 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 11, 12, and 13. So we have $213. So we need $9. So I'm actually going to be pulling that from my cash stuffing fund. And the reason why is because this envelope is for me to you know, buy things for my setup, whether it's binders, savings challenges, anything like that. And because I technically bought these like tabbed envelopes and the post-it notes for my setup, I consider that as part of like cash stuffing fund. So we're just gonna take that $9 out from here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So here is $9. And then let's go ahead and just count what we have left in cash stuffing fund. So we have 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So we got 24 bucks left in here, which is still pretty good. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and count this just to make sure it's $222. So we have 100, 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Perfect. So I'm just gonna put this on my cash tray. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and just check these off because I've already pulled the cash for it. Okay, awesome. All right, so moving on, we have household. $11 for some cutting boards. I was at IKEA and I found some cutting boards and I bought them. So this was technically like a spontaneous purchase, but you know, it's okay because sometimes that happens. Okay, so we have that, and then we have $11 for some cutter spray. So this is a mosquito spray that my husband likes to use in our backyard. What it is it's like, I don't know, you connect it with your water hose and you spray it all over your grass. And it's supposed to keep the mosquitoes and the bugs away. And because we have our trampoline out in the backyard, my husband wanted to get that so that, you know, there's not a lot of bugs out there when Emma's jumping. So that was that purchase. And then we have $27 for some toilet paper. So let's go into our household envelope and pull $49. Okay. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2, and 3. So let's just pull these. Trying to find the better 20. Okay, so $60. So 49. So we need $11 in change. All right, so let's just go ahead and count how much is left in household. So we have 20, 30, 31, 2, 3, and 4. So $34 left in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and just check these off. All right, and then next category is back to school. So $55. Back to school is in this one. So $55, that was for my daughter's supply pack. So basically the supply pack is something that her school offers. This company purchases all of these school supplies that your child needs for that grade, and then they send it to the school. So on the first day of school, your child will have all of the supplies that they need, and these supplies are from brands that the teachers like actually prefer. So yeah, I figured that that was a really good idea. It saves me time from having to, you know, hunt down all of those items at the end of summer. So yeah, we decided to just buy that. So that was 55. So 40, 45, 50, 55. Perfect. So let's just go ahead and give this a count again. We have 20, 40, 45, 50, and $55. All right, so back to school has $50, $55, and $60 left over. Okay, so let's go ahead and just check this off. All right, next we have gifts. So $49. We bought an air humidifier for a baby shower gift. It was on her Amazon registry, so that is that purchase. And then $11 for some wrapping paper. At Home Goods, there was a really good pack of wrapping paper. It was actually on clearance, so it was right around $11, but it came with 2 rolls of wrapping paper, some gift tags, and then also a bunch of bows. So it was really, really good price, and that's why I decided to kind of splurge on that. And so that was $60, and I think, yeah, that's the only gift stuff. So that should be in this binder. Okay, so we have 20, 40, and 60. And then actually we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull this $105 because we did celebrate my father-in-law's birthday and we bought him a gift that was way more than this. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull this to just kind of help pay for that gift. And then yeah, our checkings account will just pick up whatever was remaining from his gift. So yeah, now my gifts envelope is completely depleted, which makes me a little sad, but I'm just happy that we had the cash in there to begin with. So yeah. All right, so let's check those off. And then we have Emma for $20. This was for a trampoline ladder. Yeah, we needed to get a ladder for her because we were using a, actually Emma's right at the front. Yeah, we were using like a step stool type of ladder. And that was working fine, but then that's also the same ladder that we use for all of our house projects. So we figured that we may as well just get her a trampoline ladder so that we don't have to keep using that other one. All right, so that was $20. So there's that. Let's go ahead and count to see how much she has left. So she has 100, 200, 300, 350, 1, 2, and 3. So 353. Okay, perfect. Whoops. So let's check that off. And then lastly, we have $55 for family fun. We took Emma to the zoo that day. We went to the Minnesota Zoo. We went with my husband's cousin and his kids, and it was really, really fun. Emma had such a blast. I haven't been to the Minnesota Zoo in ages, and yeah, that was the first time we went, and it was so much fun. Everything is so different, but in a good way. So yeah, $55. So we are gonna need, let's do 100 subtract 55. So we need $45 and change. And you know, I'm actually gonna grab the better 20s. 20, 40, perfect. 45, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. All right, so family fun now has 100, 120, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, and 58. So 158 in family fun. All right. And let's just check that off. Okay. Perfect. So let's go ahead and just count everything, or total everything, and then whatever that total is should be in here if we did it correctly. Okay, so we should have a total of $461. So let's go ahead and give this a count. All right, so we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, so 280. Did I do that right? Okay, let's do that again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 280. Okay. So right off the bat, I already know I did something wrong, but let's just keep going. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, plus 1. Okay, so 566 is what we should have, or what we have in cash. So let me go ahead and just total this up again because clearly I messed up somewhere. Okay guys, Maddie from the future here. So I realized what went wrong, and basically what it was the $105 that I took out from gifts. Obviously I didn't put it on here, I just kind of took it out from the envelope, so that is why I was off by $105 exactly. So anyways, I'm glad I figured out my mistake, but yeah, back to the video. So that is it for my cash unstuffing video today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!